Greg in Hollywood, Florida. See more better with freeprescriptionlenses.com. But please call me Mo Better, because I'm going to have you seeing Mo Better, looking Mo Better with your Transitions Extra Active Gray with the blue flash mirror in your BMW titanium frames. This is the model number 1004. Comes with a little carrying bag, cleaning cloth. If you don't want to carry the hard case with you, you can carry them in here. Use this to clean it. And this is the titanium model 1004. It is in the 57i size, 17 bridge, color 20, which is the titanium with the blue carbon fiber grill, if you will, on both sides. This is going to look good in your titanium M series convertible that you were telling me about. And I'm going to put some blue mirrored lenses in here. Have you looking just too cute. And of course, this is the titanium frame, super strong, super lightweight. Let me begin. I'm going to pop out your original lenses. One of them has the M series emblem on there. Put the frame into the tracing element of my blocker, but first I need to program this shape into the computer so that years from now, should you ever need new lenses for this frame, you can email me and say, send me another pair of lenses, and I will do it. So I'm going to program the shape. You are Secret Agent 1502. And I'm going to hit start. Little stylus is going to go around and trace the inside bevel of the right side of the frame first. Here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed in quality. You buy genuine, authentic BMW frame and you receive one free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses or non-prescription fashion lenses. My receipt has my federal ID tax number. So if you have vision insurance or unused health savings account flex dollars, you will get reimbursed for this purchase. Now again, he saw a couple of my videos for these BMW frames. I do not have these on the website. He saw them somewhere. Excuse me. It says, can you order them for me? And I said, I'll get right on it. So that's what I did. I ordered these for him. Super lightweight, super nice frames. And in just a moment, that shape's going to pop up onto the computer. What am I going to? I'm going to need a flathead later on, but I can do that. The pupillary distance for your right eye, 34.5. The computer starts at 32.5. I overshot it, so we're at 34.5. I want to raise the optical center up to 22. Now let me go ahead and get your lenses prepped. One of these is your right lens. Let's see. Can I tell by feeling? I bet it's this one. This one feels a little thicker. I think that's the plus 50 of your left eye. So plano minus 2 1/4 at 10. I'm going to turn the axis to 10. Put the power drum on plano, which is 0. Put the lens in, rotate until the spherical component comes into view first. Check your astigmatism correction. We're at minus 2 1/4. So that is the right eye. Let me go ahead and get everything. Put some dots on your lenses. And let me darken those. Uno, dos, 106. And this is the right lens. Let's do the same thing now for the lens that ain't right. Turn the power wheel, or the axis wheel, to 180. Put the power on plus 50. Put the lens in, rotate until the spherical component comes into view, which was quick. Check your astigmatism correction. That's plus 50. Let me check your astigmatism, and we end up at minus 2. Plus 50 minus 250 is minus 2, so that is the left lens. Let me put some dots on there. And let me darken those so you can see them at home. Now again, if you guys missed anything, mark that one L. Let me recap. We shouldn't have been missing. You should have been paying attention, and you won't be getting any bad jokes. So this is a block, or as I like to call him, Jenny from the block. I need to attach this to your lens while it is cutting. So I need to use a double-sided adhesive sticker, of which, what's the chance of that? I got 2 of them right here. How lucky is that? The black side is the sticky side. I'm going to stick this one onto the first block, throw it on the platform. You ready? That was, you like the technique? I nailed the dismount, by the way. Put the sticker on that one, pull the paper away to make the black side sticky, line up the magnet with another magnet there in the arm. And the reason why I put those block dots on there, it tells me the lens is oriented in there just perfectly. So we're going to make sure everything is lined up exactly where it's supposed to be. Make sure the lens is large enough. That's my thumb. That's my index finger. You don't believe me? Hey thumb. Hey index finger. Okay, let's get everything lined up. Magnify it back out so I can see what I'm doing. Wish I could magnify everything else in life when I need it larger. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, lenses. That's right, we're always been talking about lenses. Let's do the same thing now for the left. We're going to turn the add to plus 35. Pull the paperweight to make the black side sticky. Line up the magnet. Wish I could line up a magnet with everything in life. Wait, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, magnets. Okay, so make sure the lens is large enough, and it is, or as we say in North Carolina, it is. Or I just said it North Carolina. Maybe no one else but me says it that way. So this is the edger. Look, I just cut a round lens for someone today. How round is that? So this is the edger. This is what's going to do all the work while I run my mouth. It costs $40,000. Well, this costs $30,000. This costs $10,000. Combined, they cost $40,000. I recommend everyone go out, buy their own, put it on your kitchen counter at home, and you won't need this guy with the two thumbs and the bad jokes to do it for you. But the grinding wheel is this diamond-crusted wheel on the left. It's going to grind away your lens material from this down to that. And then this wheel in the center, that channel, that little valley that you can see, that's what's going to put the V-shaped bevel onto the lens so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. Sorry, I'm just looking at a reflection. So I'm going to press that on there firmly. Well, let's wake this up. 1502, 1502. These are polycarbonate lenses. If they were plastic, high index plastic, or Trivex, I would select that, but we'll stay with polycarbonate. I'm not going to polish the edge of the lens because it's not going to be seen. I'm only going to put a safety bevel on the rear concave surface of the lens. Press that on there firmly. Place the magnet into the chuck, or as I like to call it, the Charles, because I don't know this machine well enough to call it chuck. Hit the green arrow, which is start. The door closes. Yes, the door that does need cleaning closes. The clamp shuts. The lens is going to be traced by two white styluses, making sure that it's large enough to fit into the frame. You can see as it's going around tracing the shape of the right side of the frame. And then measuring the thickness of the lens at every point to know exactly and precisely where to place the bevel so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing. And with your high astigmatism, higher than average astigmatism, above par astigmatism, hopefully you'll have no edge thickness showing in this frame because it is a skinny titanium frame. Now the light you see flickering in the background is water there to catch the optical sawdust as it comes off the cutting wheel. Polycarbonate lenses like yours cut dry, meaning that water does not spray onto the lens during the cutting cycle. Now the other materials, plastic, high index plastic, and Trivex lenses cut wet, meaning the water sprays onto the lens for the duration of the cutting cycle. Now water will spray onto your lens, but only for the last 20 seconds. As I mentioned, your lenses are made out of polycarbonate, which is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. They're virtually unbreakable. These are high-impact ballistics grade lenses, the same lens material that our soldiers wear overseas in combat zones to protect their eyes from shrapnel and from flying debris. This is also the same lens material that OSHA requires factory workers to wear on factory floors to protect their eyes, as well as mechanics, landscapers, anyone who needs eyewear protection on the job. Speaking of protection, it also has 100% UVA and UVB protection built into the lens. We know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin, where your eyes are 8 times more sensitive than your skin, so you have permanent sunscreen for your eyes, unlike the lotions, creams, and sprays that need to be reapplied every couple hours when you're in direct exposure to the sun there in Hollywood, Florida. This is permanent and never needs to be reapplied. Now if you notice your lens is completely flat, just like a nickel, if I were to take it out now, it would stand up on the counter on its own. In just a moment, it's going to drop down onto the middle wheel, which is the bevel wheel, to get the V-shaped bevel, the knife-like edge, so it'll stay inside the frame. In a way, it is a knife-like edge, a very dull knife like myself, but your lens will be so sharp that if you might be able to cut through a piece of tissue, providing you soak the tissue in a bucket of water overnight and then using all your strength, press down, you might be able to cut through that tissue. So water has begun spraying. It tells me it's in the last 20 seconds. Just to wash away any optical debris. In just a moment, A little lever will come out with a spinning disc. That's what cue the lever. That's what's going to put the safety bevel on there. Now you have the Transitions XTRAactive. You also got the blue flash mirror. It looks like a really cool anti-glare coating while you're indoors. And then it's going to go even a cooler blue when you go outside. The mirror coating comes only on Transitions XTRAactive gray and brown. It comes in 6 colors: silver, gold, green, blue, red, and pink. I've done them all except pink. So anyone hearing my voice, please order the pink lenses. I just want to see what they look like. So I just opened that door with my mind. I can do other things with my mind. I can melt ice with my mind. I can. I just got to stare at it for a couple hours on a hot summer day, and then I can melt it. I can still melt it in the wintertime, but it takes me a really long time, and you guys don't want to stick around and watch that. So let me pick up the super lightweight frame. I'm going to take the screwdriver, my flat blade, do a little lefty-loosey, hopefully not taking the screw out all the way. I'm going to tuck the lens in, and I'm going to give it a little pop. Come on, pop in there. There we go, without the screw popping out. And I would never do that with plastic, but I can do it with polycarbonate. We're going to tighten that screw, and we're going to flip this over to L, which is Latin for not right. That's what L stands for. Place the magnet into the Chuck, the Charles, the Chucky baby, the Greg, the magnetic Greg, and his start. And just like before, the door closes, the clamp shuts, and the lens will be traced again by the 2 white styluses, formerly white styluses. Kind of dingy white now, they've got cataracts. Again, tracing the shape of the left side of the frame, and just like before, measuring the thickness of the lens to know exactly where to place the bevel, so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing. Look at this, a higher than average astigmatism lens in a thin metal frame. You got none. You got nothing. That's why I use custom-made polycarbonate lenses, and I got them ground as thin as possible. Dry this off, throw that back in the bin, add the sticker to my sticker collection. Hang on, we gotta, let me darken that. The sticker took some of it off. Come down here to the lensometer, turn the axis wheel to 10. It threw me off. I saw the 180. 10, that was for the left eye. Let's go back to the right. I had a 50-50 chance of getting it right. Turn the power drum, and I am getting Plano, no power whatsoever. That's because the unit of measurement in the optical world is called a diopter, spelled D-I-O-P-T-E-R. It goes up in quarter increments starting at 0, also known as Plano, also known as a city in Texas. But it goes up in quarter increments from there, 0.25, 0.50, 0.75, and so on. You actually need no magnification nor minification for your right eye, but you do need 2 1/4 steps of astigmatism correction. That's 9 steps of astigmatism correction. You have one curve on your eye this way that needs no power. You have a much steeper curve on your eye this way, 90 degrees away, which is the 2 1/4, and it's how we line up those 2 curves to make everything nice and crisp. And we're going to turn that fine-tune knob to 10. A straight line is 0 to 90 to 180. We're going to turn that fine-tune knob to 10. Uncorrected astigmatism makes 6s and 8s look alike, or the letters P and F. So once everything's the correct size, we take away the fuzzy edges with that fine-tune knob, and we end up at minus 2 1/4, 1 tick mark going away from 2 towards 3. Now your left eye needs 2 steps of far-sighted correction and 10 steps of astigmatic correction. You have simple, I'm losing it, astigmatism? No, it would be this one. You have compound astigmatism, compound hyperopic astigmatism, because you have 2 steps of far-sighted correction and then another 10 steps of that. Hang on. Oh, just got a text from the old doctor. My man Saul K just bought a pair of lenses for his uncle in Senegal, Africa. I've done a pair for him, a couple pair for his brother, doing a pair for his uncle. I gotta get him to New York City by next Thursday because his cousin is flying back to Senegal to take okay, I know what these are. They are the Ray-Ban 51-54 ophthalmic Clubmaster size 51 in color 2001, which is the crystal silver. He's getting the invisible bifocal with Transitions gray, XTRAactive gray, and Crizal EZ, and we're gonna rock it with this. You're gonna rock that with the mirror coating, but He paid today. He's just letting me know when to ship, where to ship to. My man Derek from XTRAactive, I still can't pronounce it. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. California, who got the Oakley airdrops on Monday, or was it Tuesday? I can't remember. Maybe Tuesday. He just ordered a pair of gas cans with anti-glare lenses. I'm going to do a pair of lenses for his Oakley fuel cell, but I'm sending those to Oakley because he wants the black iridium polarized lenses, and I'm just going to have them do it all for me. So, and you'll see a video of that in a couple weeks when it comes back. I'll keep the videos coming, all the hits, all the time. We're going to take that left lens, did a little lefty-loosey on that screw. Hopefully not getting that screw out all the way. Tuck everything in, let it pop in, and it popped. Now you can see how that screw head has opened up a little bit more. The eye wire. Tighten everything back down. Look, I need to get a new one of these. It's starting to show its age. Take this block off. Pull the sticker off. Use my hand-approved drying method. Throw that back in there. Hey, the black dot is there. Turn the fine-tune knob back to 180. Check the power on the spherical component of the lens. Get away from there. I am getting plus 50, exactly halfway between 0 and 1 in the black. Magnification's in the black, minus myopia nearsighted in the red. Check the astigmatism correction, and we end up with -2. How do we get there? If you had 50 cents and you were told you owed someone $2.50, you'd be $2 in the red. That's where we're at, 2 in the red. 8 ball in the corner pocket. Now your pupillary distance is 34.5 for the right, 35 for the left. We're going to turn the card around, place the PD stick against my thumb on the right lens, and then when we measure on the left, we're getting 69.5, so that is exactly where it should be. You have a 22 optical center height. Turn the card around, place the PD stick again against my thumb, and then when you measure at the middle of the metal part of the frame, not the bottom of the lens, what you can't see, the bottom of the lens is going through halfway into the metal inside that bevel, so we're getting 22 there. We're getting 22 there. Man, the kit is good. I couldn't do a better job if I had cut these lenses myself. So I'm going to come down here. Now this is the portion in every video that as I clean your lenses, I mentioned that this purchase is tax-free and includes free shipping anywhere in the U.S. And Hollywood, Florida is still in the U.S., I am told. But as I mentioned, this purchase is tax-free and includes free shipping. When you get these in the mail, there's a small chance that these could fit too loose or too tight. However, there is an 80% chance that one side is going to sit higher than the other. That's because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other, and I'm no different. And I'll show you in just a moment, although I haven't adjusted my glasses yet. Shame on me. I've been too busy making glasses for other people to take care of myself. But the standard alignment is a 3-point stance, also known as a, I just said 3 points, 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. Am I distracted tonight? Do I need more coffee? The answer to both those questions, yes and yes and yes, just in case you missed one of those yeses. I'm going to set them on the counter and press down. There is no wobble. Does this one wobble when I take it off? No, because I never adjusted these either. Of course, these are my new BMW frame. This is the model number 6045. The blue tortoise. You like that? You like that? I'm getting away from my Wayfarer style and I'm going round with the keyhole bridge. It's got the dark blue camo tortoise on the top and then a brighter blue through there. Because you know me, guys. I like the tortoise brown with the blue to match my brown and blue. I got it like that. I've also been wearing new shoes today and they've been squeaking all day. Squeak, squeak. Flip that over, press down. There is no wobble. Close each temple to make sure they overlap perfectly, and they do, that neither temple is askew and neither door is ajar. So we're going to open that up, make sure the tension on each spring, look how far they go out, is good. I can't tell you how lightweight this titanium frame is. Absolutely amazing. But let me clean everything off. I asked for a selfie request to have your picture on the website, but also send out cleaning instructions, not only for your frame and your lenses, but also for the cleaning cloth that I provide, your BMW cleaning cloth, and for your case. So it too will last you for years. No other seller on the internet does that, I am told. So let me put that back on there. So when you get this in the mail and you see a wrinkle in there, you know it works. You can't say it doesn't because I tested it myself. So I'm going to close it. Now this is what your lenses look like clear. Now here's another good teaching moment. You got the Transitions XTRAactive. I'm going to turn this downward. I have the Transition Signature 7 with Crizal Sapphire on my lenses. When I put them down, my lenses with a clear lens still retains maybe about 1 or 2% hue while indoors. Nothing is completely clear. My Transition Signature 7 have 3 to 5%. The Transitions XTRAactive, excuse me, these have 3 to 5. These have 5 to 7%. Now Transitions were the original blue blocking lens. There's a lot of talk out there about harmful blue light, high intensity light in the blue spectrum, certain nanometers. Transitions Signature 7 block about 30 to 40% of that light. The XTRAactive block 50 to 70% of that. It cannot block 100%. It still needs some of the light to get through so you can see. But I will tell you more about the XTRAactive lens in just a moment. Let me put my glasses back on so I can see what I'm doing. As you can see, it takes about 30 to 45 seconds for transition lenses to get dark. It takes a little bit longer when you go outside, 45 seconds to a minute 15. Now, Greg, this is important. Pay attention, and everyone else. All transition lenses will get dark on day one and continue to darken every day for the first couple weeks they're exposed to the sun. After that, they will work with years at maximum performance. The only time that my Signature 7 lenses won't work is if I'm behind the windshield of a car. The windshield absorbs the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays that would cause the dashboard to crack from sitting in the sun all day. That's why Signature 7 don't get dark in a car. Now, Greg, your Transitions XTRAactive lenses will get 30 to 50% dark behind a car. Now, if you have a convertible or a motorcycle, then they'll all darken. They're also temperature sensitive, meaning they get darker when it's 85 and below than they will when it's 95 and above. But I remind everyone that when it's 100 degrees outside, you're miserable and your glasses are miserable. Nobody works 100% when it's 100 degrees outside. We all work better when it cools off. Having said that, your Transitions XTRAactive, Greg, will get darker in hotter weather. And with you being in Hollywood, Florida, that is important in the middle of summer. So this is the first time they've been activated. When you look out, all you see is the Transitions XTRAactive gray. But when people look at you, they see the blue flash mirror coating at certain angles. It's not like a truly reflective sunglass mirror, but these will reflect at really cool angles. And like I said, it looks like Crizal Sapphire on steroids while you're indoors, and it looks just super cool when you go outside. And as I keep talking, you will see these lightning. How about that? The BMW eyewear. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. BMW, Bavarian Motor Works. Mo Better Works too. So that's a MBW. But that's the dyslexic symbol. I need MBW. But if you like what you've seen, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram as freeprescriptionlenses.com, or on Twitter as freerxlenses. If there's a BMW frame out there I don't have on the website and you want me to add, please email me at freeprescriptionlenses@gmail.com, or simply click the Contact Me button on the website. That's what Greg did to make this happen. If you have a question or comment, you can leave that in the comment section below. But you do have to have a YouTube channel, I'm told, to be able to leave a comment. So Greg in Hollywood, Florida. I'm trying to show you. You can't really see the blue on the front with the blue on the sides, but that looks tough. But Greg in Hollywood, Florida, thanks for reaching out to ask me if I could get these frames for you since they weren't on the website. The answer is yes. And this frame, by the way, this BMW titanium frame sells for $250. He told me he saw them at his doctor's office for $400 to $450, something like that. That you get free prescription lenses when you purchase the frame. Did someone say that? I guess I got to stick to it. The Transitions XTRAactive single vision lenses are $129.99. The mirror coating adds $69.99. So it's $200 for these lenses, the XTRAactive with mirror coating, when you buy any frame from me. If you don't buy the frame from me, I add $50 to your prescription price, and they would be $250 for anyone out there who has their own frame and they want these mirrored lenses. You can see as it keeps lightening. But that's what it would cost. But so $250 for the frame, $129.99 for the lenses, $69.99 for the mirror coating, for a total of $449.98 tax-free. All glasses are tax-free in North Carolina, and of course this includes free shipping anywhere in the U.S. So thanks again for watching. Greg, thanks for your purchase, and everyone else has got a chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.